We started out the day chilly, and from here on out, temperatures will be on the increase, especially as we head toward Friday and Saturday, maybe more mid-70s. But we had 30s and 40s to begin the day today. Not going to be as chilly overnight tonight as we have now a southeasterly wind, increase in the humidity, so temperatures won't be able to get as cold. 69 degrees, the official high when our climate data came out. Again, I think we hit 70 degrees, so a little bit above average, but another afternoon very pleasant. But maybe you could feel the difference that humidity has been slowly on the rise. Mostly sunny skies looking out over downtown right now. We've had periods of partly to then mostly cloudy skies have been moving in from the west. That will continue through the evening and overnight. Dew points are a little bit higher thanks to that southeasterly wind right now at 11 miles an hour, but very comfortable for the parades this evening. We're in the 60s right now, probably still only in the lower 60s during most of our parades, and then dropping into the 50s overnight tonight. But with the dew points on the rise, that'll be about as cool as we will get. I think 50s to start the morning tomorrow, maybe a few upper 40s on the North Shore. Those onshore winds will stick with us all weekend and until a front moves through on Lundi Gras. Cloudiness has started to increase. We've been talking about the fact that this would be kind of a slow change in our pattern. First would be the increase in clouds, humidity, warming temperatures, and then eventually that rainfall headed our way for this weekend. Mostly dry but warmer. I think tomorrow's high still around 70, 71 degrees, then more mid-70s by Friday and Saturday. Our scattered rain chances looking low for Saturday, 30–40% it appears at the very most, and a bit more rainfall on Sunday. We'll take you through the models in just a moment. Now the models though are in agreement with our rain coverage for early Lundi Gras, mainly early morning and then clearing out for the rest of the day, which will bring in cooler weather for the parades Lundi Gras or out at the riverfront, and then cool and dry with kind of a chilly start to our Mardi Gras this year, probably for parade times Rex Zulu in the 40s and then only warming into the mid-50s. That upper troughing out west is starting to now take shape. This will be eventually which starts to bring in more of that instability out ahead of it and begins to bring us the rainfall. So here's what it is looking like right now. The GFS, still our far more aggressive model, but relatively dry through most of the day Saturday. I know it looks like 100% rain coverage, but consider these are not the high resolution models, so it doesn't really fine tune that placement of rainfall. It more or less indicates with these light greens kind of 10–20%, 30–40% at the very most. Notice the bulk of our rainfall throughout much of the day Saturday will be much farther to our north. So let's fast forward into Sunday. More of that heavier rainfall starts getting a little closer to southeast Louisiana, and that may be an issue through much of our parading on Sunday, probably from the morning into the evening. Not a complete washout, but certainly you'll want the rain gear handy. Front moves in and out very quickly early on Monday, so the rest of Lundi Gras afternoon, evening, as well as Mardi Gras looking great. The Euro not nearly as aggressive, and what's been interesting is both models have decent similar placement with our front well to the north. This has absolutely nothing on Saturday. That'd be great news. And then as we head into Sunday, again, few spotty to scattered showers, bulk of the rainfall to our north, and then the front moving through early Monday, clearing us out for Lundi Gras and Mardi Gras Day. Still, the rainfall totals that we're expecting from kind of a model consensus is not very much. Now, we are starting to get maybe a little bit better of an idea of some low-end threats for some street flooding to our north Sunday into early Lundi Gras, but that would be right along the state line with Mississippi, Alabama on the North Shore. So this does not appear to be a flooding issue at all. More than anything, kind of maybe just above a nuisance rain. I describe a nuisance rain as kind of that light drizzly rain that you don't get a whole lot of accumulation, maybe a little bit more substantial on Sunday, but still the forecast for our rain chances this weekend not exactly written in stone, as the models are not yet on the same page. We're getting closer and starting to get that better idea of Sunday being a wetter day, but great weather for our parades tomorrow and Friday evening. Looks like we'll be fine on Saturday with a wetter day Sunday, dry for our parades, or if you're out at the Riverwalk with us on Lundi Gras, and then Tuesday right now looking chilly. Ash Wednesday a little bit milder with highs in the low 60s.